Ever wonder if your soulmate is just one missed connection away? This is the story of how a train delay, a smoking car, and a simple question, "Have you got a light?" sparked a love that has lasted a quarter of a century. It's the year 2000. Picture this, a dreary London morning. A 27-year-old New Zealander named Maire Clifford is on a train to Edinburgh for a weekend trip. Her then boyfriend is snoozing beside her, and she's feeling restless. Back then, trains had smoking carriages, so she decides to head to the back for a cigarette. Meanwhile, in that very same smoky car sits another 27-year-old. Andy Bain. He's an Englishman with Scottish roots. Fresh off a soul-searching backpacking trip through Tanzania and Zanzibar. He'd actually missed his original train home to Edinburgh by just a few minutes, forcing him onto this later one. Fate, right? As Andy is lost in thought, Maire walks in. Her Kiwi accent cuts through the haze as she asks, "Have you got a light?" He did. And just like that, what was supposed to be a boring, 6-hour journey turned into an incredible, non-stop conversation. It was one of those talks that feels instantly familiar, like you've known the person forever. Maire was captivated by Andy's stories. He wasn't boasting about his travels, he was sharing quiet, poetic moments, like watching zebras at a waterfall in Ngorongoro crater. She thought to herself, he's the kind of person who really notices the special moments in life. Andy was just as drawn to her. He found her really cool and easy to talk to. Maire mentioned her sleeping boyfriend right away, so the vibe was purely platonic. They talked about everything: travel disasters, cultural differences, and their shared love for the movie Life is Beautiful. Before they knew it, the train was pulling into Edinburgh. As they prepared to part ways, Maire scribbled her email address on the back of Andy's anti-malaria pill packet. A quick stay in touch, a hug, and she was gone, disappearing into the crowd to wake up her boyfriend. Andy pocketed the note, feeling like the carriage was suddenly empty. He'd later say it was a perfect case of right person, right place, right time. A week later, back in London, Maire couldn't stop thinking about their conversation. She sent a casual email, "Hey traveling Nan," Andy replied right away, "Soon." Their occasional emails turned into daily exchanges, which then turned into long phone calls filled with laughter. Bridging the 400 miles between London and Edinburgh, around this time, Maire's relationship with her boyfriend naturally came to an end. It was a closed chapter. But her friendship with Andy was just beginning. For her 20th birthday, he mailed her a worn copy of her favorite childhood book, Where the Wild Things Are. It was a small, thoughtful gesture that made her heart flutter. That autumn, they met up as friends. First in London, where a night of bar hopping ended with them platonically crashing at his hotel. The next morning, Maire texted him, "I've come home with the biggest smile on my face, and it's all because of you." Andy Bain. Their second meeting was for Hogmanay, New Year's Eve, in Edinburgh. Maire brought a group of friends, but she spent the entire time deep in conversation with Andy. They walked up Arthur's Seat and had cozy fireside chats, sharing their dreams and doubts. On the third night, as fireworks burst over the castle, Andy put his hand on her knee and whispered, "I really love you." After a pause, he clarified, "No, I'm in love with you." Maire's heart raced as she replied, "I really love you too." Their first kiss sealed the deal, transforming them from kindred spirits into soulmates. Long distance was tough, but they made it work with weekend trips back and forth. Eventually, Andy transferred to his company's London office, and they moved in together. Life was easy and blissful. They cooked together, watched movies, and fell even more in love. Just 6 weeks after he moved to London, Andy took Maire to Paddington Station, amid the chaos of commuters and departure boards. He got down on one knee. He pulled out his late grandmother's gold ring, an heirloom she had given him. "Will you marry me?" he asked. Through tears, Maire said yes. It felt like the universe was giving them its blessing. They got married in 2003 at a beautiful eco-retreat in New Zealand's Marlborough Sounds. It was an intimate, barefoot ceremony on a pebbled beach. Maire walked down the aisle to the music from Life is Beautiful, the movie they'd bonded over on the train. They wrote their own vows, recounting the unreal and familiar conversation that started it all. Like any great love story, they faced their share of challenges. But their foundation, that unshakable friendship forged on a train, always held them steady. Through it all, our friendship has been there, Andy says. A few years later, they moved to New Zealand for good, trading the city hustle for a calmer coastal life. They had two wonderful daughters, who they raised with the same values that brought them together: gratitude, kindness, and the art of noticing the little things. Fast forward to 2025. For their 22nd anniversary and the 25th anniversary of their meeting, they celebrated on Australia's Whitsunday Islands. Maire surprised Andy by bringing her preserved wedding dress and playing their song. She whispered to him, "Still the coolest person I've ever met." So why did this story suddenly go viral? Capturing the hearts of millions on social media and a world of dating apps and endless swiping. Maire and Andy's story is a beautiful reminder that fate can work in mysterious ways. It's proof that sometimes the most profound connections begin with a missed train, a chance encounter, and a simple question. It's a real-life meet cute. A testament to the fact that the best journeys in life often start when you least expect them. Today, Maire and Andy are happily married, living in New Zealand with their teenage daughters and a cat. Their girls might roll their eyes when they hear the train story for the millionth time, but it's a legacy of love, showing that sometimes the most magical detours are the ones that lead you right where you belong. Andy still calls her his best friend, the one who makes him laugh like no one else. And Maire, looking back, is just grateful she decided to have that cigarette. "What a silver lining," she says. Thanks for watching. If you loved this story as much as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible tales of love and connection.